Okay. Hello everyone. Today we have to discuss about the interview questions. So the first interview question is what is Node.js and how does it differ from the other server side of the technologies like Apache and PHP? So Node.js is a backend and it is a runtime environment. And Apache and PHP are also comes under backend, but it is all not at all using in this generation because these all required so much of memory and so much of data because they are all traditional, they are all synchronous. If we use threads concept, if we have any project with the perfect time slots, then it is not suitable. So the second question is what is a callback function in Node.js and why are they commonly used in asynchronous programming? So callback function is a function that passed as an argument to another function, and it is executed like why used? Because it is used for file reading API calls. For most of the cases, callbacks are used for API calls, asynchronous programming, as I said in the previous question. And asynchronous means there is no time slot. One after another, it will perform like a sequence. In the asynchronous, it is not performed like a sequence. It will go like which program will have which part of the program will have the shortest time slot. It will run according to that. So, what is package.json? So, package.json file is the heart of the node.js project. It contains the project name and version and dependencies and the scripts start and etc. So explain the difference between the require and import statements in Node.js. When and why would you use over the other? So require versus import. Import means if you want any packages from the standard library or the Java which permissions, then we will. It is like a built-in method. It will always exist in the JVM. So from that JVM, we will import it like import express from express and require is like we are calling the method or the program from the another file like constant express equal to require of express like that. So require is synchronous and import is asynchronous and modern. So require for simple node apps, used for simple node apps and use import for modern projects. What is the middleware in a content of express.js? So, in express.js, the middleware is a function that runs between request and responses. There is a request and response. When there is a server, a server to like user, it will send the request and responses. So, express.js acts as the middleware in between request and responses. It will modify the request, check authentication, and log data. Like they said me to provide an example. So if you take an express, const express like require const express equal to require of express and const app equal to express, then we open that app dot use of request or response. And after that next, we'll create a console.log request received. Like there is a small call like I will write and show here random like random.txt. So const express is equals to require of. I'm writing it in the text file so that way the colors are not visible here. If I write it in like express.js extension, then it exists. So in that I created one resp. So this is called response. App dot use of sorry request response and next. So now console.logout request received. So now this is called the it was the simple example for that. So and the next question is, what is RESTful API and how can you create one using Roam.js? Explain the main HTTP methods used in RESTful. Okay. So that we know, like CRUD operations in the database, same as like HTTP, we have some operations like get, post, put, delete. So a RESTful API is a way to communicate between the client and server using HTTP. As you all of you know, the HTTP is nothing but hypertext transfer protocol. So in the hypertext transfer protocol, RESTful API, it is the communication between client and server. If a client sends a request and server responds, sends request and response. So there are four main methods like get, post, put, delete. We can get by using it we can get the data and fetch the data. By using post we can create the data. We can update the we can create only. After put means we can update the data and delete means we can delete the data. Get, post, put, delete. So, this is what is the purpose of Node Package Manager and how do you use it to manage dependencies in a Node.js project? So, NPM is used to manage packages libraries, Node Package Manager, as its name says. So, it is used for installing the packages and updating the dependencies. So, for example, NPM init, the famous commands that we know, npm init, npm install express, npm install like node.js, like that. Why it is important to hash password in web application? After creating all that, we will get the some hash password. So why hashing? Because it protects the data. Because when we create some hashing, uh, create some password, and it will come like that. In the hashing, it will include some random characters in it. In the password that we created, 1 2 3 4. After saving the password, it will convert it into hash code. In that hash code, in a specific character, there is a specific hash code. In the specific hash code, it will insert that some random numbers so that if any hackers want to